a little motivation for you, a little motivation for you.
Welcome to Tips Tuesdays. It's your girl Tiffany, and we are back for another Music Love Awards interview. We got three nominees tonight. So excited to be able to interview them and to see how life is for them. So we are going to get right into things. We're going to bring them to the stage right now. Tonight we have none other than Miss Pamela Sowell. We have Miss Sonya Melton. And we have none other than, I believe he's still back there. Okay, there we go. Mr. Black, aka
Hey,
Gregory McClendon. All right. So how are y'all tonight?
I'm doing well.
That is awesome. All right. So I'm excited to have we've been having two guests on the interview. So tonight we got three nominees. And we are going to be talking about what y'all are nominated for and the Music Love Awards. But before we get started, let's go ahead and go to our announcements.
Announcement time. It's announcement time. It's time for those announcements. Announcement time. It's announcement time. It's time for those announcements.
All right, so starting off, you are watching Tips Tuesdays. Um, I go live on Tuesdays, and the Tips Tuesdays live rehash goes live on Tuesdays. I also release episodes on the audio podcast Tips Tuesdays. So if this is the first time that you are looking at an episode, like, share, follow, subscribe, all those things. Tips Tuesdays for the audio podcast, for the Tips Tuesdays live rehash, where I'll bring in special guests to rehash those topics, giving different perspective on those topics, and then also exclusive episodes like the one that you are seeing right now, where we are interviewing the Music Love Awards nominees and other exclusive episodes. We've been doing a lot in season 9. So we've been working out this content, y'all. So like, share, follow, subscribe. If you are new, go and do that right now and be a supporter of the podcast. I promise you will want to do that. Okay. All right. Also, let's see. We are talking about the Music Love Awards tonight. And the Music Love Awards is in August. It is the 28th and the 29th. It is an experience that you want to be a part of, not hear about it, but you want to be a part of it. So there's the information right there for the Music Love Awards. Go to musicloveawards.com for your tickets, for any information for the Music Love Awards. Also, there's a scholarship that is given through the Music Love Awards. If you would like to sponsor, be a part of the Music Love Awards in some other way, hit up the website for the musicloveawards.com. All right. And we are interviewing some of the nominees. I am one of the nominees. I have been nominated for Songwriter of the Year. I'm so excited about that. Last year we won Podcast of the Year. And uh, yeah, I'm just excited for the nomination, the recognition, and to be the podcast host that is hosting these interviews for tonight. All right. Okay, so that's your announcements. Um, yeah, that's your announcements for tonight. We got three people, so we gonna get these questions out. We're gonna get into their heads. We're gonna learn a little bit more about them. As y'all know, voting ended on the 15th, but y'all will get to know who y'all voted for, because some people probably voted for people and didn't know who they was voting for too. So we are going to get to know our nominees tonight. We're going to get right into things. We're going to start off with Mr. Black. Y'all hear me? His music name is Black. Mr. Gregory McClendon, who has been nominated for Praise and Worship Artist of the Year and Artist of the Year. Okay. Um, so first of all, how are you this evening?
I'm fine. You know, I'm always in traffic somewhere.
Uh, so I'm excited to for the people to get to know you a little more tonight. First of all, I want to say congratulations on your nominations. You got for Praise and Worship Artist of the Year and Artist of the Year. What was your initial reaction when you heard were when you heard you were nominated?
And all honesty, I was shocked and I texted you. And I,
You should be.
I said, sus, I got nominated. And I was excited for a couple days. Like, I'm still excited, but like, it was just, knowing where I started at and knowing, where we at now it was amazing.
Yes. Yes, most definitely. Look, the feeling is mutual. The feeling is mutual. I remember the first time I got nominated and I was like, what?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
So yeah.
It's crazy because I just asked you last year. I was like, "How you get nominated?" And then this year it was sitting in my lap. So I was like, "Oh, okay, that
There
happened."
you go. There
Gosh,
you And I tell you, once you come one time, you'll want to come back. I promise you. Nominated or not. So your music has touched so many lives through worship. What inspires you to create songs that usher people into God's presence?
uh, just knowing, just knowing what worship is for me personally. Worship is the key to God's heart, and the move that I feel like the move that's going on now is the younger folks, the people from I'm 35, so the people in our age bracket and a little younger, they we are like we are after God's heart for real. Like we need Him, and you can see it in the world. And so, when I write my songs, or if I'm doing somebody else's song, and it's we worshiping, I'm before the throne with or without you. So it for me it's go big or go home. And for me, I'm gonna go all the way when it comes to worship.
Yes. Yes. Like you said, worship is definitely the thing that tugs on God's heart. Because that's what we were made to do. We were made to worship Him. Yes. All right. So being recognized in both a genre specific category and the overall artist of the year category is a huge accomplishment. What does that dual recognition mean to you?
That that somebody's always looking, somebody's always paying attention.
Yes.
So no matter what you do, you gotta you it's more than just singing about it. It's a lifestyle. So you gotta always present that lifestyle to first impressions and last impressions.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Somebody is always watching you, whether it's good, whether it's bad. So you
Mm-hmm.
got to be careful. What they say, got to be more careful. Somebody is always watching you. What can fans expect from you in the coming months? And are there any new projects that you are excited to share?
I just started a group called Grace. It's a quartet group. So we do have a few things coming up. I think the most recent thing would be the Forte anniversary, and outside of that, I'm still working on my music. I got a project that me and Tip been working on, and I'm trying to get out and I'm trying to release. So look out for that probably within the next 6 months at least.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah.
All
Bro,
right, and then okay, then last question. As we get closer to the Music Love Awards, what are you looking forward to most about attending this event, and what message would you like to share with those who have supported your journey?
what I'm looking for most is the connections, the getting to know, to meet new people, people who believe the same thing I believe and do the same thing that I do. We just all do it a different way, you know.
Yes.
And I'm excited to even just be there, to be in the front row looking at it, and my message to the people is thank you for never giving up on me. Thank you for not turning your back on me. Thank you for praying for me, even when I couldn't pray for myself. Um, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So where can we find any of your music on platforms or anything like that? And where are you worshiping at on Sunday mornings?
You can find my music on all platforms: Apple Music, YouTube. Just type in Greg Black, BLAQ, not BLACK. Please put BLAQ and it'll pop up. Uh, and then on Sunday mornings, I am the praise and worship leader at Everlasting Worship.
Oh, did we lose him? I think we lost him, y'all. But that was the last question I had for him. It is okay. That's technology for you. Um, but yes, y'all go and check out his music on platforms, and know that when you see that face, he gonna give some good praise and worship. And as he said, we are working on some music for the future. Hopefully, in the next 6 months, y'all are hearing some of it. So we just want to say shout out to Black on that. And I think I got it again. Okay,
My
what's
bad.
your last words of encouragement?
Stay, man. Keep going. It's never too late. Keep worshiping. Keep praying. When things get hard, remember somebody got it harder. So God will never put too much on you than you can bear. He's always gonna be on time. He's always gonna be there. So just keep pushing.
Man. All right. Well, that's the end of your portion. I'm gonna take you off the screen, but continue to watch, okay? And,
I
and,
got
and,
you.
and drive safe.
I am. I'm on my way to Pine Bluff. I got football practice.
All right. Multitasking. All right, y'all. That was Black. Um his actual name is Gregory McClendon. I just be calling him by his singing name. Um, but that is one of the nominees for the Music Love Awards, for Praise and Worship and for Artist of the Year. So, real quick, if you are just now tuning in, we are talking about the Music Love Awards. We are talking to three of the nominees tonight. Right there on your screen. The three nominees are right there. And we are about to go to our second nominee, which is Miss Sonya for a podcast of the year. And let me get those questions up for you. How are you this evening, Miss Sonya?
For inviting me onto your
Good.
beautiful podcast. I've been following and listening, and I'm excited for what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you. You are nominated for Podcast of the Year this year.
I
And the
am.
name of it is Something Like Church. Did I say that correct?
Exactly. It is.
Okay.
It's
But
not
look,
church,
before
it's
we
something like it.
yes, but before we get into your questions, give me like a just like a snippet overview of what your podcast is about.
So, what my podcast does is it reflects who I am as an educator, who I am as because in education, my focus is Black culture, African American culture, African American literature. So, what I've done is I've taken the podcast and I have merged my love for culture and specifically Black church culture. And that includes literature, philosophy, religion, all the things that make culture culture. And I just go on and talk about it. It's not really church, it's something like it. And my
Okay.
audience really, yeah, it's my audience is purposefully definitely maybe not all church folks. Somebody got to reach the folks that aren't in the church.
Exactly.
And so yeah, it's a little bit of everything, but it's the culmination of who I am.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that
Little,
idea.
little black church, little black church culture.
Yes, yes. I love it. I love it. I definitely love it when we can reach out to, we be so focused on preaching to us that's already in there. And
Yes,
you
yes,
know, it's other people to be saved. We supposed to be saving souls. Not talking to the
yes,
same people that
yes.
already got saved. But that's another subject for
Well,
another
the
day.
saints listen. Listen, the
You
saints
know what?
listen. I like to say my show is for the saints, the ain'ts, and the maybes.
There you go.
So it's for everybody. But
Yeah.
I do know specifically, I am attempting to take the dogma out of church to where people don't feel so beat up, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm trying to do.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So
Thank you.
congratulations. Congratulations on your
Thank
podcast of
you.
the year nomination. What does this
Thank
recognition
you.
mean to you and your platform?
Well, I'm so happy to be able to share who I am and what I do with more people. I've been doing the podcast for I'm gonna say since 2018. Um, but what I have been doing is I would like to say, like the kids say, a soft launch. You know, I'm really, even though I've been doing it for a while, I still feel like I'm learning myself. And I'm just getting into a place where I feel more comfortable and sure about what the show is and what the show is doing. So, what this nomination does is it helps support, right, my and it's a sense of validation to let me know that I'm going in the right direction. As I know a lot of people like to do everything really fast these days. They like to have all the things fast, but I have been baby stepping my podcast. So listen, we tipping out in these award streets and just excited because it gives us an opportunity to show our growth and the direction that we hope to go in the future. So it's very meaningful for me for the um, affirmation.
Awesome. Awesome. So every podcast has a unique mission. What inspired
Yes.
you to start your podcast and what impact do you hope it has on your listeners?
Okay. So I started listening to podcasts in 2012. I'm an old school podcaster, and I always knew that I was going to start one. I just didn't know when and what it was going to be about.
Mhm.
Um, so what your question was, I got lost.
What inspires you
Repeat
to
your
start
question.
the podcast? And what
Yeah, so
influence
I
you hope
always
it
knew that
has
I
on
was going.
your listeners?
Thank you. I always knew that I was going to start one. I just didn't know when, right? And I didn't know what it was going to be about. But here again, I started workshopping some ideas with some different people. I started doing live radio, web shows. I started doing some test launch. So this is not just something that I just was like, girl, let's go do this podcast. It's gone through evolutions. It's gone through different iterations of me trying to figure out what it is that I want to do. So like I knew I wanted to do a podcast, but I didn't know how it was going to work. So I've gone through different things. And if you go back to the very beginning of the show, I had a host and then I didn't have a host and then it was just me. And so it's just me trying to figure out what I want to do. And then I met my podcast mentor, which is XD from Jaden XD. Now, mind you, that's the blackest podcast that they say they're the, listen, I forgot their tagline. I think they're the blackest show about nothing. So it's not a Christian show, but my mentor is my podcast mentor is Xavier Delow, XD, and he has helped me to formulate some things and get some things going. I have not moved probably as fast as he thought that I should, and I thank him for that. But yeah, so I am taking what I do quite seriously. I'm doing it because I not only feel like it's not that I want to do it. It's just like I knew, like I'm working my podcast in my mind, even when I'm not on my podcast. When I don't, I can't not do it. Do you know there's a something that you have to do and you can't not do it? So you know, it's that it really is a calling. I would rather, I told God, I mean, there's so many podcasts, and then I have a true podcast. I'm in the audio streets. I'm in a podcast is an audio file. So I'm in that in the podcast streets. What happened with COVID is COVID brought podcasting face forward. And that's not something that I generally wanted to do, but now I'm doing it more often because people are like, we want to see you. So that's something that I'll be moving forward with in the future. But yeah, I'm doing it. Long story short, Tiff, I'm doing it because the Lord told me to do it. The Lord, and just reaching the people who get me. It's not for everybody. Like I said, it's something like church. It ain't really church. I know people. Somebody said it was controversial.
Right. That's what we mean sometimes.
I don't know. That ain't for everybody.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I hope did I answer your question well.
You did answer the question. You did. I like how you say.
Okay.
I know for me when I started podcast, it was just something that at first it was just something that let me try it. I can do it. That kind of thing. But then as it time went on, God was like, this is more for you than anybody. Like I'm thinking I'm inspiring somebody else, you know. It's like, no, it's inspirational for me. It's for me, you know. I want it to be for everybody else, but it's really for me. And like you said, you find yourself, you know, just doing that all the time. Like you are always coming up with ideas for the podcast. You're always thinking, okay, how can I better the podcast? How can I still stay authentic and genuine to what I'm doing? Because like you said, there are so many podcasts out there. That was the first thing I was like, okay, guys, so what you want me to do? Because there's so many people doing podcasts, you know, what kind of podcast you want me to do? And you can
and listen,
first to now.
Can we be honest with you? I don't want to cut you off on that.
Oh no, you did.
You know, so many people are doing it that shouldn't. Let me just say, because it's a calling. It's a calling. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do
Good.
something.
Look. Yes. Yes.
And thank you for sharing that nugget with me about you doing it for yourself.
Yes.
I needed to hear that today. So thank
Mm,
you for sharing that. That's good.
most definitely. Most definitely. I'm go. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, looking back over this past year, what has been your favorite interview or episode, and why does it stand out?
Lord have mercy. Um, mm, I'm going to say because I have my mental health matters awareness hat on today.
Oh,
I
love you.
did an episode at a 5K that supports lupus and supports um, mental health awareness. And for an organization called Beautiful Butterflies, and you can go and you can click on Beautiful Butterflies and support lupus. But they did a 5K, and I was just out there talking live to the people. I've never done that. Now, see, this is what I'm saying. I'm doing different things. I'm always trying to expand who I am as a person. Like you said, doing it for you, just because you know. Anyway, so that's my favorite episode. Go and listen to it. It's called A Brave Space.
Got you. Real quick, go out and come back in because I want to hear your answer again, and you was kind of breaking up. So go out and come back in.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she'll be right back. That's technology for you, man. While she's going in, going out and coming back in, y'all make sure that y'all are sharing out the episode. Follow Tips Tuesdays. We are talking about the Music Love Awards, and we are talking to three of our nominees. We already interviewed one, and we are on number two, and we're about to get to number three. This right here on the stage right now, but we're gonna wait for her to get back in so she can finish her questions. And because I don't like it when technology be doing all that. Can you hear
It's
me?
okay.
There we go. So just the end of that last question about your favorite
My
episode.
favorite episode.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say it's A Brave Space. So it is me live at a 5K sponsored by Beautiful Butterflies, and you can look them up. It's Beautiful Butterflies. Um, it's a nonprofit that supports lupus, and they do a 5K every year for lupus awareness and for mental health awareness. So I was just out there chit chatting to the people and having fun. So you get to see a little bit of my personality in that episode.
Cool. Cool.
It's called A
I'm
Brave Space.
definitely going to be following you. I like to look
Oh,
at
thank
other
you.
podcasters to, first of all for support, and then just to hear
It's
different genres of podcasts.
yes,
So
and I think people yes. Thank you for
okay.
that.
Okay, so podcasting takes consistency and dedication. What keeps you motivated to continue creating meaningful content?
Let me tell you something, Tiff. I fight with myself all the time about that. I have one of my favorite podcasts is with Ebony K. Williams and my God, I can't even think of the name of it now. And Dustin Ross, Holding and anyway, I'd be like, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Y'all my favorite podcast, one of my favorite podcasts. For me, being consistent is listening to me when to go on and
Mhm.
listening to myself when to go on. And what I am doing and trying, because my mental health matters. I know y'all be wanting to hear the call. I know y'all want to hear the podcast, but sometimes I don't have it in me, right? So
Yes.
that's why I so appreciated what you said, Tiff, when you were like doing it for me, right? So I am consistent about posting um and uploading my podcast. I'm not consistent every week. Like, I'm not doing it every week. I was doing every other week for a long time, and then it's just so much. It takes so much to put yourself forward in front of people, when the world is what it is and you're going through what you're going through. But like I said, I like what you said about doing it for you. So I'm gonna have to chew on that
Can you come back?
and be. Yeah. I don't assume to uh, know it all or be the best at this. Um, I'm just doing it as God gives it to me, in the pacing and the spacing that He gives it to me. So where it might not be as consistent as some people, it is what I have to offer when I offer it. and
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, we coming. In fact, I'm gonna get on live after, since I'm already here. I might as well record when I get off of here talking to you.
There you go. There you go. That's one thing that I learned in the beginning. Um, my aunt, she was like, "You got to take a break sometimes," because I was like on fire with it. Like every week, I'm like, but then after a while, you get exhausted, and so I learned to do like I do my Tips Tuesdays live rehash. I do that in seasons. I do the audio podcast. I do that in certain slots of months. Like after this season is over, which the last episode is Tuesday for the season. In August, September is I'm gonna be on break from both the audio and the live rehash. I've learned to do that, and it helps me to be able to get myself together, all that and things like that. So that's one thing that helps me to be consistent, is taking that break. And then also,
Yeah,
even if it's
absolutely.
in season, sometimes you have to take a break. Some days I don't feel like recording, and I'm just like, if I ain't giving 110, I'm not about to do it. So I would just rather maybe just push content that may be just advertising what I'm doing, and let that be what it be.
Yeah,
So that's just a
yeah,
nugget that I do, because
yeah.
as long as
Share.
you're out in the forefront of the people, then that's what really matters. They see
Yeah,
that you're there. Okay, well, she didn't do an
yeah,
episode, but she did give a little inspirational quote. Stuff like that. I'm learning that you
yeah.
can be present and then still also take care of yourself at the same time. You know. Because that
Exactly.
bleeds
That's
over
very
to
good.
people when you don't have, 100% of yourself. It's like you're not putting your all into this. Don't do that. People can tell. If people can't, you can. So, all right.
Exactly.
Yes. Last question for you. The Music Love Awards
Okay.
celebrates excellence in media and ministry. What are you most excited about as you prepare to attend the awards, and why should people tune in to you attend? Watch or attend. Sorry.
Oh, why should people do what now?
It said, why should people tune in to watch or attend?
Okay. So I like very much that I will have the opportunity, as you said earlier, to meet other people who are doing what I do, and also from other places and other states. I think that that's great. I think that people should watch and support this awards show. I like this one in particular because it is centered on scholarship and learning. And as an educator, that is important to me. So I think that this is a great event for people who want to share, you know, help young people grow and learn. So I'm just excited about that. That is what makes me excited. Just to be around some like-minded people, and to get to know people from different areas who do what I do, and maybe people who don't do what I do, but still have a good time.
Yes, I've been telling everybody, you got to be there. You got to be there. You don't want to hear about
Okay.
it. You got to be there. It
Okay.
is a night of the Holy Spirit is a night of excellence. 2 nights, not one night. But you got to be in the place to to get to feel what we be feeling. My first
Let
one
me
was
ask you this: Do I need my shouting shoes? Do I need my
you
shouting shoes?
you need your shouting shoes, but you're gonna shout out them shoes. Most
I don't
definitely.
shout out my shoes.
So oh wait, I mean if you can do that, then you do that. Somebody like, I'm just saying, come comfortable at the same time. Hey,
Listen,
you
we
some
can
flat
have this
on the side.
conversation at another time. We can
Huh?
have this conversation at another time. But there's a thing in quartet when women take their shoes off and women don't. There's a thing that people have when women preach and they take their shoes off and they don't. Oh,
Oh,
that's a conversation to be had. We can do that
oh,
later.
look, we might have to have that conversation
See,
again.
that's
It's
the kind of
funny.
thing that I would talk about on my show. That's the kind of thing I would talk about on my show. I talk about the
That's
culture of the show,
hilarious.
the culture of church.
Okay, look, cause I ain't heard that one, and I didn't grew up in the church, so I don't
Oh,
know.
you grew up in the people have a problem when the ladies take their shoes off.
Maybe, but I was
You've not heard that?
non-denomination. I was non-denomination,
Oh,
so
y'all came as
yeah,
y'all are.
I, we came as we
Oh,
are.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay, we apostolic. We go
we
like we
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 definitely got to
we
have that
we
conversation. We got to have that
listen.
conversation.
Yeah. But that's the kind of thing that I talk about on my podcast, seriously, straight
That's
up.
awesome. So back to your
Yeah.
podcast. Where can they go and listen to your podcast?
Um, where you here again, I do I'm on audio platforms, so wherever you would listen to your Spotify, Apple, wherever you would listen to your podcast audio files. I am going to start doing Facebook live more and YouTube live, but we have to work through how that, you know, we'll work through how we're gonna do that. But
Okay, okay.
baby steps.
We
But yeah,
got
you can find the audio file, and if you go to Sonya Melton, you can see me doing different things. So the podcast is up there, maybe, I don't know, but I'm about to go live right now. So
okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna check it out. So yeah, something like church.
listen, it's not church, it's something like it.
Something like church. Yeah, y'all go and follow her on all platforms that she is on. So shout out to you and your
Thank
nomination, and I
you.
look forward to seeing you at the Musical Love Awards.
Okay, and Pamela, it's good to see you again.
And make sure we get a selfie too. So
Get a what now? Who?
get a selfie.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
and I together. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good chit chat.
Yes, most definitely. I look
Podcasters like
forward to it.
podcasters like to get together and chit chat.
Yes, yes. I'm looking forward to it. It's been nice
Awesome.
interviewing you. We are going to
Thank
go
you.
ahead and get to our third nominee of the night. If you are just
See y'all
now
later.
tuning into this episode, go ahead, share it out to the people. We are talking about the Music Love Awards. We are talking to some of the nominees that are going to be there. And tonight, our third nominee is Miss Pamela Sowell. And am I saying your last name right?
Yes, yes, so well. Just like it
Good,
sounds.
good. Hey, I'm a stickler about names. I like to say it right.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't
uh,
believe how it got messed up, even from a child.
I bet. My name, my entertainment name, my government name, both of them get messed up.
Yes.
I done heard all kinds of stuff. Tiffany, I don't know how they be coming up with some of the stuff they be coming up with.
Yes.
But yes, I understand.
Yes.
So, real quick, introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are, what you do, and we're going to get into these nomination questions.
Okay, let's get into it. Hello, everyone. I am Pamela Sowell, aka Zaria Dior Lux. That's me. And I'm so honored. I thank the Lord, and I'm so honored, Tiffany. Thank you so much for inviting me here to be on your amazing show. And I'm so happy to be a part of the MLA family. And thank you so very much just for giving us the space just to be here. Very honored, very humble. Thank you.
Yes, I'm excited to be talking with you this evening. First I want to say you are very beautiful. Very beautiful. I see
Thank
you
you. You are
wow,
beautiful
this is
too.
very beautiful. Very beautiful. Thank
Thank
you.
you, my beautiful sister. Yes.
Yes, look, we got to compliment each other as women,
Yes.
uplift each other. So,
Yes. Yes.
um, okay, all right. So you have four nominations. Four nominations. You got Vocalist of the Year, Contemporary Artist of the Year, Album of the Year, and Song of the Year. That is incredible. What was your reaction when you found out about your nomination?
I had a whole Tweety moment. Like, what? Me? What? I thought I saw a pudding down. No, I was really, I was really amazed. I was grateful. I was shocked. I was honored. I was happy, excited, all of that at the same time. And really grateful that the Lord would allow me to have such a space, to be in the Music Love Awards. So I was really honored more than anything, humble. Yes, I cried. That too.
Oh, yes, that's always a good feeling. Like I said, the first year that I got nominated was in 2024. Yeah, it was in 2024. And so I've been back, every year. Last year I took Podcast of the Year. And this year I'm up for Songwriter of the Year.
Yes,
So,
yes.
with all of the music nominations that you are in, first, okay, I know I'm going out of order of my questions, but where can we find some of your music? Where can we
Okay.
find?
You can find me on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon. It's about 88 platforms. I won't go through all of them. TikTok,
Yes. So
Facebook.
all streaming platforms.
Yes, all of the streaming platforms. You can find me on
Guys,
all of them. Yes.
and so is it under Pamela Sowell or your other name?
Yeah, you find it under Zaria Dior Lux, and I do have some music under Pamela Sowell. So you can find it under
Okay.
both. Yes, yes, you can find it under both.
Okay, that's awesome. Awesome. So your album and music have clearly resonated with listeners. Is there a particular song or message on your album that you feel speaks most deeply to people?
Yes, the song "From My Heart," brick by brick. It's where God built me up, one step at a time, one layer at a time, one moment at a time. We go through things in our life where we can get totally broken all the way down. That girl was me. And it's really an empowerment move about how God will build you up. A lot of times people will see you and they don't know how you got to where you are. They don't know what you have been through. But my testimony is that God took me from a place of total demolition, like a building, all the way broken down. And then he built me back up, just brick by brick. And God did it. He did it. And I give him all the glory for that.
That is awesome. That is awesome. As singers and songwriters, um we people don't realize that they see the song, they hear the song, they hear the
Yes.
final product, but they don't know what you went through
That's right. Yeah,
to get this song. You know what I mean?
that's
So
right.
yeah, it's like because it's like God would deal with you first before you even put that out there to the people. You know, people
Yes,
don't understand that process.
that's right.
Um, so yes, thank you for sharing that with us. So, as a vocalist, how do you balance technical excellence with conveying genuine emotion and ministry throughout your music?
I focus when I'm singing. I focus on God. I sing as though I'm singing for an audience of one, which is the Lord. So I don't hear the noise. I don't see anybody. I don't hear anybody else. And I'm really not aware of anyone else's presence, only the Lord, because that's my intimate time of worship with Him. And as He downloads into me, I just give back to Him. I
Mhm.
give Him all. I give Him all of it. And so I pour into Him. And in that, my prayer is that balancing everything that I have going on in my life, balancing all of my time of worship and praise and giving God the glory, that the sound make a joyful noise, that
Mhm.
it comes real, that the ears that it fall on gets the message, irregardless of the messenger, just the message.
Yes, yes. I like how you said about the audience. It the audience of one is the only thing that matters.
That's all that matters.
You
Yeah.
know, people can say, "Oh, you sounded good," and it's not about them. It's about what did it touch God's heart?
Yes.
You know, because a lot of times we can be like what they call it tinkling brass. And so,
Yes.
like, is the joyful noise? Is it a joyful noise, or are you just making some noise?
You just making some noise. That's right.
Is it joyful, or are you just making some noise?
Yes.
It says
Right.
make a joyful noise, not make noise unto the Lord. Make a joyful noise unto the
Yes,
Lord.
it's making a noise.
Um, and that doesn't just go to singing good or anything like that. It's about your heart. Did your heart touch God?
Yes.
Did your heart worship Him? Because as I said before, we were made to worship.
Yes.
That's all we were made. We were just made. We were created to worship Him. And once we
Yes.
do that, then we got it.
Got it. Yes.
You got it.
Yes.
So looking back at the work that earned these nominations, what lessons has God taught you throughout this season of your career?
To be clear about my voice, not the vocal aspect of it, but the message and what I want someone else to hear. And that message is always coming from a place of my heart, my testimony, the things that I've been through. I want someone to hear that message and to know that God can heal, He can deliver, He will, put you in a place of peace. And also the message of knowing that you have some work to do as well. You have to put in the work for yourself. And it's okay to have soft life. It's okay to, go into a place of preservation where you set healthy boundaries for yourself. It's okay to protect your peace and still show up glowed up like God is really, really, really doing it. One of the songs says, lip gloss popping, heart so clean, mixing that face with a little sheen. It's about God and having faith. You can have faith and still show up okay, even though inside sometimes we might be crying. But the tears fall back this way and they don't always fall outward. So God helps us to show up. He helps us to show up, and that's what the main message is. Still show up.
I might have to hear that song. What's the name of that song?
That one is she still stepped out like she owned the whole skyline.
Look, I'm gonna listen to that one after the show. That one sound interesting. Oh, I'm definitely checking it out. Definitely checking
Yes.
it out. I always love getting some new music to listen to, and it refreshes me. As a songwriter, I don't like listening to other people's music
Yeah.
so that it doesn't influence my writing. But
Right,
then I
right.
also have my, my music that I listen to, and it's like, okay, that's going on my playlist right there.
Yes. Yes.
I'll check that one out for sure. Okay, so the Music Love Awards are almost here. We're about to be
Yes.
in August. They've been asking, is it August yet? We are almost there. We are almost there. What are you most looking forward to on awards night, and what would it mean to hear your name called in one or more of these categories?
I'm looking forward most to the fellowship, getting to meet and see all of these beautiful men and women of God. I'm a sister's lady. They call me Big Sissa. So I'm looking forward to meeting my sisters in Christ and worshiping God and fellowshipping with the Lord. And also getting to see, how God has blessed all these wonderful people with these beautiful talents. And He's allowed us to have this platform. But to hear my name called, I probably have another Tweety moment.
It'll definitely be surreal. I'll tell you
It
that.
Yeah, I would be honored and humble and grateful. But more
Yeah.
than anything, just to be in the place, just
Mm-hmm.
to be there,
Yeah.
to worship God with, my family in Christ, and to meet some new sisters in the Lord, and to fellowship and to meet you in person.
Yes. I'm excited.
Yes, yes. And all of the other wonderful people that I've come in contact with through this, you know, and to also be in the space where we worship together.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not competition, it's completion. It's us being
Yeah.
in that place with the Lord together. It's one, and I'm excited. I'm excited about that.
You definitely do a lot of networking and connections when you're at the Music Love Awards. It's a great opportunity to see other people that do the same thing that you do.
Yes.
Um, because I mean, this is a big world, it's a lot of people doing everything that we do.
Yeah.
So, but to be amongst people that are nominated for the same things that you are nominated for,
Yes.
as many as you are nominated for, because like I said, you're nominated for four, and that is definitely exciting. But I will tell you this, it is very surreal. I know when I I got my award last year, I went through the other categories that I was nominated for, and I was like, oh, okay, I didn't win that. So when it got to the podcast of the year, it's like that part went so fast that when they called my name, I was like, what? Are you serious? I won. So
Yes.
I know everybody has their different stories of how they felt whenever they won.
Mhm.
Um, but that was definitely mine because I was just like I was prepared and not prepared at the same time.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't have no speech. I didn't have no speech. They tell you, have your speeches ready. They call your name, have your speeches ready. I didn't have no speech. But yes, yes. I'm definitely looking forward to meeting you for sure. I'm always
Yes.
um, uh, excited for meeting new people and making those connections
Connections.
and
Yes.
things like that. So I'm definitely excited to see you. Like I told Miss Sonya, we gotta get some pictures and all this
Yes.
stuff because we're
Yes.
gonna be all glammed up and everything. So we definitely got to get pictures
Yes.
and yeah,
And
yeah.
sing together. And sing together.
Yes, yes. Look, I'm telling you, after the show, I'm about to look up your music. I'm about to look up that one song first. I'm excited. I'm excited.
I am
So
too.
we are wrapping things up, y'all. We are talking about the Music Love Awards 2026. If y'all haven't figured that out yet. Now, if you are listening back and this is the replay, put in the comments hashtag replay. I always have to remember that for my people that may not have been able to catch the live. So if that is you, hit hashtag replay. Let me know where you are listening from, where you are watching from. Follow Tips Tuesdays. We're about to go on a small break, but we coming back gooder and gooder, bigger and better with season 10. Tuesday is the last episode for Tips Tuesday, the live rehash. So y'all make sure y'all tune in. We are
Yes.
doing a big giveaway, travel giveaway, where all you have to do is go to everythingtiffany.com and purchase you some merch. This is what gets you in for your chance at the travel giveaway. Also, the sponsor that is sponsoring this giveaway, he'll be on, so he can, explain what the giveaway is and things like that. And we're just gonna have a good time on this final episode of season 9 because it has been awesome, awesome, awesome. Tips Tuesdays is about inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. And so when we do the live rehash with the guests, it is a conversation to be had. You always leave refreshed. Um, I always tell people if they didn't, then tell somebody else about it. But thank y'all so much for following and watching the podcast, Tips Tuesdays. We're getting ready to round things up. We will be back again next Friday for the next set of interviews for the Music Love Awards. I'm always excited. I think we have four. We have four of the nominees for next week. Okay. So y'all make sure that y'all tune in. And yeah, guess what? Guess what? I don't want to miss this part of the show.
Man, if you do a virtual
Ooh.
church, I want you to know Tips Tuesdays is the first one I'd ever heard say, we put the baskets in the comments.
In
Hey,
the comments. In the
bro,
comments.
I'm done.
It's time to give, 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 give from your heart, heart. And if you like what you see, give from your heart, heart. Say it's time to give.
All right. So if you would like to sow a seed in this ministry, because that's what it is, it's ministry. Tips Tuesdays. The Cash App is right there at the bottom of your screen. You can give at $ Tips Tuesdays. If you would like to financially be a monthly sponsor of the podcast, hit me up. Let me know. You can inbox me on anything Tips Tuesdays. And if I have my assistant put in the Tips Tuesdays at gmail.com, that'll be in the comments also. But if you would like to financially give, that's where you give. And I look forward to you sowing that seed into the ministry. Are there any last words of encouragement that you would like to give to the people before we get off tonight?
Yes, I just want to encourage everyone to stay connected with God. When you hit the bumps in the road, get back in line real fast and trust God for everything and know that God is not asleep. He never sleeps. And I also want to thank Tiffany for inviting me. I enjoyed you so much. And your voice is so beautiful. And I just wanted to thank you and thank the Lord. And God bless you all. See you soon at MLAs.
Yes, see you next month.
Next
I'm
month.
excited. Y'all make sure that y'all Get your tickets if you haven't already. The Music Love Awards is happening August 28th and 29th. The information is right there. Make sure you go to musicloveawards.com for any other information that you may need. You definitely want to be in the place, okay? Don't hear about it. Be there. All right.
Okay.
So we are going to go ahead and leave. Y'all have a great weekend. Have a great rest of the month. All of that. Stay cool. It's hot outside. So y'all make sure that y'all stay cool for sure. All right. So y'all have a great one. And I'll see you.
A little motivation.